So I am Bertin, came to India 2 years back, and it was hard for me to hear English, it be from African or from Indians, since I'm coming from a French background. But then now I have tested almost every kind of English being here in India, and I think it can give me a power to talk enough about the Indian accent in English. So I have been in India since 2018, and one of the things which make me recognize an Indian, it be by a call or it's just the voice or the accents when they speak. There is just a vibe around when they will be speaking.
Myself Rakesh Mohanty, and I am technology mad. But if you will ask me what is my passion, I will say hardware.
And coming to India, because English was totally new to me, it was most difficult again hearing the Indian accents in English. But then that was when I was new in English. So now as I'm used to English and then I have talked to so many foreigners about the Indian accent, what do foreigners think about the Indian accent? Before talking too much about foreigners, one of the things which I would like to make very simple, I would like first to talk about this same topic with an Indian. And of course, I chose someone who I think will be good for me to discuss with about this topic. She is a speech and language pathologist. From this discussion, we will know what the Indians think about their accent, and also for foreigners, what do we think about the Indian accent?
My name is Apramita, and I'm a speech and language pathologist, which means that I treat people with speech and language disorders like stuttering, and a whole lot of neurogenic communication disorders, like somebody losing their language after stroke, which is called aphasia. People with Parkinson's who have like trouble speaking. So
it's good that you explained. It's good that you explained what it means. I was confused the first time when you told me also. I have been coming across something, almost most of the people who I meet here in India or who talk to me online, they have this thing which, like, it was my first time to hear about this. Almost everyone, when they want to talk to you, they start with, I'm sorry, my English is not good. I'm sorry, my English is not good. So I wanted to know something. Do Indians feel as if, like, I'm asking it to you because you're one of them. So do Indians feel as if their accent is bad, or it's the problem of they don't know English?
So I can speak for myself. I cannot speak because it's so diverse. I cannot speak for everybody.
All right.
But there's a lot of stigma around the Indian accent. Not stigma, but like it is made fun of so much in international media. That, you know, it used to be made fun of a lot. So like as an Indian, I was like quite embarrassed of speaking in my accent, and I would be very like, I would have a very inhibited personality around people from the West, but yeah, like I think once I became, you know, mature and grew up, I this is my personality. But I'm sure I'm not the only one. There are like Russell Peter. I don't want to name.
I understand.
There are comedians who make fun of their own Indian accent. They're like Indian themselves, but they grew up in the West and they make fun of their own accent. So, and we grow up seeing these people, and it's like creates a lot of shame. Obviously, in me, it created a lot of shame.
I understand.
I spoke. So yeah, like there's a little bit of shame involved because of how media portrays the Indian accent.
Exactly, that's true. After all, one of the things which I just discovered was that when it comes to foreigners, they are willing to accept and they know that there is an Indian accent, which anytime when they want to face an Indian, they are ready to receive that accent the way it is. But then there is another side which is kind of more complicated, is when Indians themselves struggle to accept the fact of their Indian accent. So if I'm here in India, of course I expect to hear an accent which will be purely Indian, or if I'm talking to someone who is from Indian origins, I expect to hear something which will sound Indian. But then there is an issue which happens, is that people, who I don't blame, turn more to try to copy something which is not their accent, and thinking that that's what makes them to be better, or according to the society in which you live now, it's look as if you're more intelligent when you can speak fluently or better a language which is not yours. So without judging anyone, the core of my discussion was just to know what do Indians think about their language. And of course, something which have been shown was that Indians of course accept their languages, but they have still one problem, is accepting the nature of how they will speak a foreign language. Considering English to be a foreign language, this make everyone who speak that language to not be perfect as someone who is a native of that language. And yes, I'm not blaming anyone who tries to copy a foreign language, because they have a lot of benefits, since they help us to communicate easily with many people, since they're widely spoken. And even I myself, my only reason was of leaving my country to go and study outside was just to look for the English, since I was assuming that English is the language which is kind of leading the world now. So I'm not blaming anyone for using English, but one of the things which I think we should all develop is that spirit of understanding that no matter how we can try to copy something which is not ours, it will never make us to be. So let's be proud of what we have. And there is something which I usually stumble on, is when I try to speak to someone, it be online or in real life. Everybody, not everybody, but the majority of people have the tendency of trying to excuse themselves concerning their language. And you will see people, there is one sentence which is common, is I'm not good in English, so please understand what I'm trying to say. I don't mind if you're good in English or if you are not good in English. The only thing which I want is to talk to you and let the message pass between me and you. That's all. So I hope from this video, if you're an Indian, just understand that we don't care as foreigners about how your accent is, because we expect from you a certain way of speaking, which shouldn't be the way foreigners speak. And of course, also from me, somebody shouldn't expect from me to speak a British or American English when I'm an African. Probably my previous languages have to affect me and in the way I speak. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it's going to motivate you and help you in boosting your confidence while speaking. And of course, if you want to talk to me, if you want to find me, you can watch more of my other videos, which you will find in this channel. And also, if you want to talk to me personally, you can book a call or text me, supporting me also, and subscribing on my tag Mango. The link will be in the description. If you want to hear more about this topic which you just discussed about, there is the podcast which you can find the long discussion about everything which you discussed about, and you can find also more of other discussions also. Link will be in the description. If you want to watch other African foreigners who make videos here in India, you can find also everything. Link will be in the description. Thank you so much for being here.